What's up, everybody? We are back with yet another review. Today we are talking about Splitgate 2. The beta has been currently live since last week, minus a few problems we'll get into. This is going to be a little bit of a different review. It's not going to be as in-depth. It's more just going to be like an update on my thoughts on Splitgate, because we did review both the open alpha and the earlier closed alpha, and I'll link the previous reviews down below. Those are going to be a little more in-depth because not a lot has changed from alpha to now beta. The big highlights that have changed in the beta are there is a mode that was in Splitgate 1 called Takedown, where essentially you have a respawn timer that gets longer and longer. Everyone does. You're trying to wipe the other team in the map, and it's first team to wipe the other team, meaning all of their respawn timers are still waiting, and you kill the last teammate. So that's back. There is new arena-sized maps, and then there is new 24v24 onslaught-sized maps. The biggest change is going to be the new lab mode, where you can create your own maps, the lab map creator. Now, I haven't gone and played around with this because whether it was Forge or anything else, I'm not a great map creator, designer, whatever. Not always the most creative and artistic person, but that is something new. So if that's your thing, if you liked Halo Forge, go ahead and try that out. I'm sure it's good. The one note is, as things change and update in the beta, they say the maps could get changed a little bit with it. The other thing new is the new power weapon, the Borealis. It's like a charged sniper rifle, like a railgun. It's not good. But we'll talk about power weapons briefly when we go through our pros, cons, and so-sos. So those are the big changes. I should have done this earlier in the review, but if you don't know what Splitgate 2 is, if you're just getting into gaming or you haven't paid attention to the FPS arena shooter space, you might not. Think of like Halo, probably like Halo 4 or 5-ish, where you could create classes and loadouts, but now instead of just feeling like Halo, being like kind of a Halo clone, there's also portals, so you can hit portal walls, you can shoot people through them, you can travel through them, you can close them. That's the quick gist of what Splitgate 2 or Splitgate, the original one. It's an arena shooter where you can use portals to move around the map. But other than that, not really too much to describe it. You can see the gameplay behind me if you want to see more what the game is about. So we're just going to run through our pros and so-sos and cons from our previous reviews and not really talk about them too much in depth. There's certain ones like rounds in TDM mode, that was gone. That was on the cons. That was gone in the second alpha test. Team balancing seems better. I've been in a lot of close games. There's still some occasional ass kickings, unfortunately, but overall, I feel like the matches have been closer. Footstep audio, I think, is the best it's ever been. Now, I do usually play this with music on because it's an arena shooter. I'm not playing ranked, so I'm not too concerned with it. And there's a radar that activates when people sprint. But the footstep audio has definitely been better. I would not have that on my cons list anymore. Originally, zone capture percentage was shared between teams. In the second alpha, they made it so each team in the hot zone mode has its own zone percentage. No auto sprint. There is still no auto sprint. It is something that I would like to see added. No kill cams. Still no kill cams. And you used to not be able to view scoreboard between rounds. That's available. In the so-sos, we had the tutorial. Now, that was in the so-sos because it was broken both times in the alpha. That is now fixed. The tutorial works. The respawn timer is better than it was, but the respawn timer gets longer and is dependent on your team's actions. I haven't noticed that in the beta, but it still functions that way. It's just been better. The reload animations, there's some really cool ones. They're still not unique reload animations on every gun, unfortunately. This would be in the pros if they all had unique cool ones, but I've noticed they've added some more, so it's getting better and better. And assists still count as kills. There's still no separate assist category. Finally, moving on to the pros, the loadouts for the fact that there's 3 different factions. Each loadout has each faction has its own unique loadouts. And within those loadouts, each faction has its own unique assault rifle, SMG, shotgun, carbine rifle. And they added another category that I can't think of, plus its own pistols. Every gun has attachments. Plus, you can add on perks. There is throwables, essentially, lethal and tactical equipment. And every faction is unique in that, which I like. Because with the 3 different factions, the ability to have unique loadouts for each factions and the unique weapons to each faction, but all fit within a class, make it a very customizable, fun experience, and it's something that I really like. The movement overall is good. I will say the movement feels slower just the run speed, the jetpacking and all that feels the same speed. Like the sprinting overall feels slower, which is unfortunate. I do really enjoy the movement in this game still, but it does feel a little bit slower. But I don't think that's too much of an issue. It's still fun. I just do wish that it felt like it did in the alphas, just a little bit faster. It doesn't feel a whole lot slower. And then finally, we have the power weapons of the split stream, which is like a dual SMG. In the original alpha, you had to break it apart, but now when you pick it up, it is broken apart. And when you ADS, you hit your ADS button, it forms back into one. It kills super fast. You have the rocket launcher, which now I'm blanking on what it's called. You have the BFB, the big fucking bat. The bat's a lot of fun if you can play well with it. Like the BFB. I feel, oh, there's the sniper rifle that now I can't remember the name off the top of my head, where it's only one shot if it's a headshot, although I think like chest, upper chest and neck should be one shot as well, at least neck, but only headshots are one shot. It's a skill issue on my end, but I wish that it was a little bit bigger area for one shot headshot. And then there's the new one I mentioned, the Borealis, which I think is crap, and I avoid picking it up at all costs. So that was the quick rundown of the pros, the so-sos, and the cons. Overall, I do think this game is in a better state. When it launched, it had issues where XP wasn't working for both your factions as well as your weapons and your battle pass. But they have since fixed that. They had where servers weren't working, where people just could not get into games. You would just sit searching forever. They did fix that. So the beta is up and running. I haven't noticed a lot of bugs. I haven't had any crashes. I haven't had any performance issues. So I think the beta is in a really good state. I would say, other than adding maybe some features, some weapons, maybe another faction, whatever, I would say this is pretty much in the state that it's going to be considered an official release at some point. And it might as well be, because the beta is indefinite. The beta is active until its full release. There is a beta battle pass, and you'll get to keep all of the cosmetics from that. Your progression will not reset upon full release. So as far as I'm concerned, this might as well be an early access full release. I'm very happy with where Splitgate 2 is at personally. I have no real issues. I mean, when you look at the cons, all of them were fixed or changed or improved, except for no auto sprint, which is something that I would like to see, and no kill cams, which is something that I would like to see. And that just might not be part of their identity. I mean, when you think about the auto sprint, it would be nice. The reason that you don't have auto sprint in this game is because you are on radar when you're sprinting and off radar when you're not. But I think that should be something that the players choose to deal with. But I would like to see those added. Other than that, I mean, I would like to see them continue to add unique reload animations, maybe tweak the respawn timer, but if that's their identity, that's their identity. Make assists its own category. The tutorial's great. Overall, I really think this is a fun arena shooter. In terms of lasting long into the future with years and years of success, unfortunately, I don't think arena shooters are in that place right now, unless we're talking about like the search and destroy CSGO type of arena shooter. I would like to see arena shooters return, but like even me, I gravitate hard towards BRs. If new games aren't coming out and there's no new betas, I'm playing Warzone, or if the homies aren't on, I'm solo queuing Apex because I just like battle royales, and I think that's pretty common. That and extraction shooters, and then of course the search and destroy style games. But overall, in terms of arena shooters, I really think Splitgate's an awesome game. 8.5, 9 out of 10. In terms of FPSs, when you consider the total landscape around FPSs, like a 6.5, 7, just because arena shooters aren't what people really want right now. I would like to see that change. I would like to see this game last long. I mean, within a few days, like a week, something like that, after this review, we'll see. Now I'm blanking on Ubisoft's. Oh, X Defiant will be gone, and we keep seeing arena shooters die. The Halo Infinite player numbers are not high. So it's hard in the current landscape to give this a high score, but when you just consider this genre of game and this game as a whole, ignoring the context of the current FPS landscape, 8.5 or 9 out of 10. Auto sprint kill cams, maybe we're talking 9, 9.5. Assists as a kills, assist its own stat, 9, 9.5. Respawn timer tweaks, bring it up to 9, 9.5. I think this game is awesome. But try out Splitgate for yourself. Like I said, I'll link down below those other reviews if you want a little more in-depth going through the pros, the cons, and the so-sos, or you want to compare this review to those reviews. And I also have my Twitch link down below if you want to come hang out live, whether I'm playing Splitgate, Apex, Warzone, single player Sunday, whatever. My Twitch is linked down below if you want to come hang out live. And all my other socials are linked down below. Anywhere you want to support me is greatly appreciated. Single player channel is also linked down below. Got a lot of links down below if you want to support me anywhere else. And I would appreciate the support anywhere. But of course, no pressure. But thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you like this type of content and want to see it first. And comment down below what you think of Splitgate 2 or my gameplay in the background. Comment whatever you want regarding Splitgate 2. And I will let the gameplay behind me finish out. And I will see you in the next review. Have a great day. Bye.
Just stole one from our base.
Get out of here.
We're at 2. Let's get
Round over. Let's go. Another round 1. And now I have the most kills and the most captures by far.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match point.
Shots.
New ball active. Payback.
Out of ammo. People play can all through the night.
New power weapon in the arena. Payback. That's a point.
Throw the board. Let's get another.
I'll take the free kill. I should have probably turned and chowed that guy, but I like the free kill. That's a warranty.
Points.
We're at 2 points. Opponent stole a slip ball from us.
Avenger.
They just stole one from our base. Your teammate just got a split ball.
That's 1.
We're at 2 points.
And they're gonna steal both of
Teammate has a
them.
split ball. Let's assist.
Fuck.
Enemy just stole the ball from your base. Teammate just picked up a ball. Keep up the momentum.
New ball active.
I mean, a lot of
Enemy
balls
just
on the
stole the ball
field.
from your base. Teammate just picked up a ball.
That's the point.
On the board. Get another.
Shit. Stop. There's enough balls. You don't need to steal mine, too.
Enemy just stole a ball from your base. They're up 1. Let's respond. Your teammate has a split ball. Let's stick. We're at 2. Looking strong.
Let's go.
And that's split ball. Victory.
Fantastic win. Good
Easy
work.
dubs. Easy
Time to
dubs.
Celebrate.
Okay, I mean, 23 deaths kind of a lot, but 47 kills, 10 captures. Not bad for focusing on objectives. Sure, we don't have the best KD in the game. But 10 captures.